I don't know where to start, so I'm just gonna start. I'm just gonna yap and see where it goes. Let me show you this really quick. Really quick. This is my YouTube channel. 1 year ago, I don't know the exact day. Let's actually check this. Okay, March 17th. It's what? May 7th. May 7th. April, May, March. Yeah, so okay, 2 months after, kind of reflecting on everything that this was. I was really inspired by Queso at the time and kind of a couple other content creators, but I think Queso was a big one. Honestly, a lot of times, anytime I see big content creators come up, it makes me look at them and I get like not like jealous. Like it's just something that I want in my life. But something I just haven't tried hard enough. I get so stuck in the thought of becoming that and researching and looking into it that I freeze myself up. Um, and I gave it an honest shot. Um, I started streaming. I had streamed once before this, like a separate time, probably a couple of years. I had a whole setup. I had all the goddamn lights. I bought a real actual like DSLR camera. I had a tripod. I had that shit on a act like a constant battery power source plugged into the wall. Like I bought this microphone. This is the only thing that I ever kept from that my super old streaming setup. I the first time around, I had like messed around with it a lot, but I didn't actually even stream that much. I never uploaded a single video, not a single, nothing, nowhere. Um, and this time, a year ago, I was like, okay, look, I'm gonna try this, and I really did. I really did. I streamed honestly primarily on TikTok because again, I got a lot of inspiration from Queso for that, and that's kind of where a lot of his come up was. I think he multi-streamed on Twitch and TikTok, and I saw some like podcasts from him. He used to be a maintenance worker, not really loving his job, and I really related to that because at the time I worked in maintenance. I literally was that guy. So I was like, dude, like if he can do it, I can. And you can see kind of some of my inspiration because I was playing a lot of small horror games. And, like I've actually honestly never really played horror games. I do think they're like fun, but I think it's more fun for like content. It's not really something like I would play alone because like I'm not trying to be all scared alone exactly. I don't know. But I had fun playing these. And I went onto TikTok, and that's kind of where I got a little decent bit of following. I actually, let me pull it up. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, I had this little I had this little Discord server for it called Life 9, which if you want to talk about things that I'm gotten into, that's another thing. Yeah, anyways, where the fuck was I? Yeah, so basically I started getting into TikTok streaming and I actually had a decent bit of success. I was streaming every single day, or at least most. I really tried to be consistent. I was streaming daily for like at least 2 hours, up to like 4 hours at a time, which I know compared to a lot of big streamers isn't like insane, but it was a big thing for me at the time. I kind of partook in some Fortnite. I know, I know. It was actually fun though for a while, but every day I streamed Fortnite. And I had that same Fortnite fan base on TikTok. I had a couple of consistent viewers. I don't think I was maybe in the 5 to 10 viewer range, which is awesome. Really is. Like to have those viewers every day really was pretty cool. But with TikTok as a platform, obviously, like who goes on there for streams long term? The audience just wasn't it, and it felt like Fortnite was the only thing that pulled in numbers for me. Whenever I would play horror games, it just tanked. Um, and again, this isn't really talking bad on TikTok, but it wasn't working for me, and I began to kind of dislike playing Fortnite so much, and I stopped caring. It wasn't content I actually cared about. Um, and it did nothing but kind of take away the joy of it, I guess, if you could call it that. So that's why I kind of want to try it differently this time. I am going to make a more conscious effort to actually do something that I want to do. I want to try to talk more because honestly, what the fuck can I talk about so much when I'm just playing Fortnite for some 8-year-olds all day on TikTok? You know what I mean? And the only thing in chat going on really would be like, "Hey, bro, can I play with you?" Which is like, it's fine. I'm not trying to complain about my audience. I love that there's someone there trying to play with me, but I want more than Fortnite content, and I don't think that was really it for me. Um, and I think I'm really gonna try to upload more videos. It might just me talking or trying a new game, maybe doing something in real life. But I just I want to be genuine with the things that I'm making because if I'm not, what's the point? It's just something that I'm gonna be able to kind of force myself into for 2 months, and then I lose the passion for it because what passion is there? Looking back on what I recorded before, like I really was trying. Like during my streams, but I feel like I was trying too hard. I feel like I was trying to replicate who I wanted to be and not just being me. And I feel like I was forcing it and it made me, I don't know, something wasn't working with it. And I've been watching more streams recently because, like, believe it or not, like, I really wanted to be a streamer, but I actually don't watch that many streams. And, I've seen all these videos online being like, how to be a Twitch streamer 101. Step one, always keep talking and like never shut the fuck up. And I was really, honestly, at the time, I was really comparing myself to Queso. And it felt like if I couldn't be him, if I couldn't be just the most over the top, loud and proud personality, that, why would anyone watch me? And that kind of became an issue in my head. And honestly, it still does now because sometimes it feels like I'm not good enough to be that person. But I know I can because I'll be watching these streams with like, I watch like Asmongold or like Critical. Asmongold actually yaps a fuckload. And honestly, I am right now too. But like watching Critical and watching more normal streamers, just like scrolling through channels and watching them and how they act and how they talk, like I feel like they really are just being themselves and it works and people actually want to show up and watch that, which part of that was surprising to me, honestly. So I really want to try to just be myself, like my true self, and see where it goes. I know this isn't going to be the best video, but really it's more of a diary almost for myself. And I'm trying to get myself into that attitude and mood of making videos again. It's honestly been really hard to even make this again, but talking now and actually doing it, I feel good about it. it's one of, you know what? Let me pull out my book. I have really gotten into journaling recently. Yeah, I know. Um, Initially, I bought it for this book, and it was supposed to be almost like an idea journal, and it was supposed to be only for ideas. And I tried that for like 3 pages, and then I just broke the rules because I was like, I just felt like streaming, or no, I just read something. Sorry, I just felt like it. And it's honestly been really helpful for me in a lot more ways than I thought it would be, and I feel like it's allowing me to journal down ideas and kind of become more creative and keep these thoughts in the air so that I can use them later. And that's one thing that I really like, because I find that I have so many thoughts and ideas, and if I don't journal them, I kind of lose them. Like I was looking back through my journal, and I found this one sentence, and it says, I like the idea of streaming, but I'm not crazy enough, it feels like. And I just feel like that's my inner monologue talking myself down, allowing myself not to do these things when you should not listen to that voice in your head. You can do these things, and you having that fear about it should tell you something, that it's not something easy always, but not everything good or something worth pursuing is easy, and it's normal to be scared about it and to kind of procrastinate on it. I mean, I swore to myself yesterday that I was going to record this video that I'm doing right now last night, and I just get lost in the sauce. And I barely started making this video right now. I was thinking about stopping just now actually, but I think I'm just going to keep going because fuck it, why not? Why do I care if this video is the optimal length or anything? I mean, I'm going to cut it up anyways, but I might as well pursue this flow state, if you could say that I'm in right now. I have, and I'm sure most of you do, these constant interests that pop up in my brain, things that you want in your life, like when or like seeing someone do these things that you want to do. Like, let's say it's being a music producer, being a streamer, YouTuber, being a painter, being an artist, someone doing something that you want to do, and that jealousy kind of coming up, and and seeing that thought come into your brain consistently over time. YouTubing or streaming has definitely been one of those things for me, but I've also had to be mindful of if they are my own true interests, because a lot of these things really can be pushed onto you from the internet or seeing other people do them, and you got to think, is it something that you actually want? Is it something you want? Is it the money that you want? Is it the fame? Is it the attention? You got to really sit down sometimes and think about what you actually want out of it. What is it that you're interested in? The hardest thing for me, which has been consistent, which each of my passions or interests, is getting trapped in the thought of pursuing these things. I have spent so much time researching things and looking into them and making small little concepts, or just thinking and just sitting here and blasting my mind with information. Sitting here watching YouTube videos saying how to be a YouTuber, how to be a streamer, how to make a clothing brand, looking into every single aspect, spending all of this time and energy on doing everything about it, listening to positive and negative advice about it, when from the start I should have just done it. I should have just created something. If there's anything that I would like for you to take away from this video, is to just try it and do it. Really, really try. Don't listen to the voices in your head telling you you're not good enough or that it's too hard. Just do it. Just make something. Make a terrible video. Make a terrible piece of art. Anything. I think taking that first step is really important because once you have that thing, you can look at it and improve it. And that makes it a lot easier to get into. And also, like, consistency is important and like regularly doing that thing if that's something you want to pursue like that. But I'm not fucking speaking from any, like, I'm just some dude. I'm not even a YouTuber, but I am, you know, just do it. Just do it. Just make your dreams be dreams. Whatever the fuck Shia LaBeouf said. Yeah, I was never good at making outros if you look at any of my old videos, but don't listen but don't listen to the other people saying that, you know, 99% of people fail. It's better that you try to do it than to not. Just try it. I don't think you'll regret it. Hopefully, I see you guys soon. Maybe in some other video. What will it be about? I don't fucking know. It could be me playing a game. It could be me streaming. It could be me doing something IRL. I don't know. But create something. It'll make you feel good. I promise. Have a good day. Goodbye, everybody. Have a good day. Thank you for watching.